Hi guys, it's Anna here. It's been a crazy day today, but we're here to do Pilates and get long and lean. I have covered Elvis a little bit up, so hopefully he should be nice and quiet. Now, today I'm going to use a resistance band, but do not worry if you don't have one, because you can use a pair of tights. That will work really well. So I love a good strong resistance band. So if you've got a pair of 70 denier tights, that'll work really, really well. It's really cold today, and so I've got about 10 layers on. I'm like the little Michelin man. So you wrap up too and make sure that you're nice and warm. Okay? So I want you to take a wide position, just have your band nearby. So this is a bit different to normal Pilates stance. Hands on the rib cage, 5 deep breaths in. Down to the stomach muscles, breathing in. Pull in as tight as you can, 10th notch of a really tight belt. And relax. Breathing in. Pulling into the 6th notch of your belt. And relax. Breathing in. To the 3rd notch. This is where we should be all the time. Turning the head for me. And again. So it's a bit of a yoga Pilates class, really. Mix of Pilates and yoga, making an arc with the chin. Down one side. Back the other. I want you to take one hand and bring the head over. I want you to think about making this shoulder heavy. So get a nice stretch down the neck. Make sure you're nice and warm as well. Lots of layers. Pushing forward. Okay, down one side. Bending at the knees here. Twist, twist. Keeping the hips forward, that's why I bent the knees. It's just the twist in the upper body. Okay, rolling down through the spine. Relax, 3 deep breaths in here. Bend at the knees, pull in the stomach muscles to build the spine all the way back up, all the way down. Relaxing, 3 deep breaths. Using the weight of the body to create the stretch. Pulling in. All the way down. Breathing, breathing. Releasing And the shoulders. One more time for me. Three deep breaths. Pulling in. Turning the feet out. Nice deep bend, pulling in the stomach muscles to come up. Squeeze the bum on the way up. So, you like this, maintaining good posture throughout the day. Good posture throughout the day. Like you did years ago. Leaning in. So we're going to lift up the toe. Leaning in here like that. You burn 10% more calories when you maintain more good posture. Other side, lift up the heel, leaning in. So I've just gone from head to toe, and then I want you to just sit down, have your back up against something, so that works well for you. I want you to take your tights or your resistance band and place it behind the shoulders. Careful you do not twang yourselves. Breathing in. I like this colour, pink. I like this pink jumper. Forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The nearer you are to the centre of your band or tights, the harder it is. The nearer you are to the ends, the easier it is. Above the head, stretch behind the neck. Coming down, in front, stretch to the chest. 1, you'll feel this one. 6, 7, 8. Okay, narrow grip for me. Up, pulling in, support the back. You're going to make a 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock position with a little lean to pull on the side. Other side for me. Okay, really easy way. Come to the end of the bands. This will stretch out the whole of the upper body. That little routine I've just done, I give to my brides to be, you know, for that like nice top level look. Have it toned but not too bulky, you know, for the nice bridal dresses. So breathing in, pulling in, and we're going to go all the way over. Even if you hit the chair at the back, all the way back. You'll feel the stretch. All the way over, all the way back. All the way over, all the way back. I want you to move your hands in a fistful, yeah? all the way over. You hear me cracking? All the way back, all the way over, all the way back, all the way over, feeling the stretch, all the way back. If you can, just another little bit, go to your level, all the way over, all the way back, all the way over, all the way back, all the way over, all the way back. Lovely. So we've mobilized everything and I've just really toned and stretched all around this area. We are now going to come down onto your mat. Let me sort myself out here. We're going to do 5 shoulder bridges, walking the feet a little bit nearer, breathing in, pulling in the stomach muscles, peeling the spine off the floor, looking for that diagonal line, arms over, breathing in, pulling in, reprinting the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way back down, arms back, breathing in, pulling in, peeling the spine off the floor, all the way over, pulling in, and all the way down. Breathing in, pulling in, peeling the spine off, coming all the way down. 2 more for me in your own time. So if you're like me and you suffer from digestive disorders and you do feel a bit swollen here, I'm a big fan of Fei Yang tea to clear the bowel. I'm getting lots of it today. It works very well indeed. Okay, so we're going to hook the foot around the band around the foot, or your tights, whatever's good for you. We're bringing the foot down, breathing in, pulling in, lengthen and lift, slowly, 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 reaching your own limit, 3 deep breaths. Push the foot into the band and then flex. Pushing the foot into the band and flex. Into the band and flex. Into the band and flex. Opposite arm to leg, keeping this knee nice and still. Out to the side and pull in. 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 This time, leave it there. Leave it there. 3 deep breaths. Back to center, holding here now. So keeping that here, I want you to bring one knee into the chest. We're going to extend. Feel the stretch, pulling in. Extend. And pulling in. Extend. Pulling in. This time, leave it there, 3 deep breaths. The leg is slightly off the floor. pulling in, and the cheeky way to swap round is just to swap like that. Bring the leg down, breathing in. Pulling in, lengthen and lift slowly. Up to your level, holding here. 3 deep breaths. Oh, that's my phone. We'll ignore that, we're busy. Push into the band and flex. Push into the band and flex. Opposite arm to leg, let the leg come out to the side. Feel the inner thigh stretch there. And pulling in. So when I was a student, my housemate used to ask me, where are your apples? And I never knew what she meant. And what she meant was, do you carry a little bit of fat on the outside of your legs or on the inside? And I carry mine on the inside. So where do you carry your apples? Out to the side, leave it there. 3 deep breaths. And pulling in. Okay, so we're going to hold that there. Bring the other knee into the chest. We're going to extend. Feel the stretch. Pull in. Extend. Pull in. Extend. Pull in. Extend. Pull in. Extend. Leave it there. 3 breaths. And pulling in. And release that. And just relax. Just take a full body stretch. Okay, so you're really going to be using, you see how I got there, nice and easy. Just make it easy, don't make it hard. Okay, so let's repeat that. Behind the shoulders. With your tights or your band, breathing in. Don't twang yourselves. Up high, down behind the neck, and back up. Best to have your hair tied up because the band or your tights, it's really easy to catch your hair. I think the fire is going to be going on today. Down in front, breathing in, pull to the chest. Okay, narrow grip, up we go. Little lean, feel the stretch in the sides. This is quite precise way of training. I know there's a lot of male personal trainers out there, and they'll go, oh, there's no benefit in stretching. Tell that to a dancer or a gymnast. Stretching creates tone. It drains excess fluid. And this kind of stretching not only makes you look good, it makes the muscles tight as well and toned. Okay, come into sides all the way over and all the way back. All the way over and all the way back. Feeling the stretch there. All the way over and all the way back. Moving in slightly so that you get a bigger stretch. So I was talking about, and I was thinking about that when I was younger and I was dancing, and especially when you were working in particular hotels or maybe those on cruise ships. The job, it's always on. And so you had to always have great posture and be switched on all the time. And I probably did, along with the job, moving in a little bit, burn a lot of calories. So your task for this week is to walk tall, check your posture, pull in your stomach muscles. Let's burn 10% more, shall we? This should feel good. You should feel the difference straight away. You should really, feel it in the body. Okay, I want one leg in and one leg out. Oh, I'm twanging. Hook the band around the foot so it's secure, or your tights. And I want you to gently pull. The heel should come slightly off the floor. Breathing. Push the foot into the band and flex. Feel it, push and flex. When we do regular exercise, we're contracting the muscles, we're contracting them. And we need to lengthen out the muscles as well to get the look we want. Now, that isn't just to do with wanting to look good. It drains excess fluid, but also drains lactic acid. Yeah? So I want you to take both bands. I want you to face the leg and gently pull. Feel it, gently pull. You don't have to go all the way over, just enough to feel it. And then gently change legs for me. One leg in, one leg out. So holding there. The lactic acid buildup is from, when you exercise, you get your ache, and stretching eases that as well. Plus, if we just contract and never stretch, the muscles will get bulky, and this is a prime problem of trainers as well. So when I go for a massage, we did do a test years ago actually where the massage lady measured my thighs, yeah, and then gave me a really good sports massage, pushing into the band and flexing the foot, pushing in and flex, pushing in and flex. And by the time she'd finished massaging me, she measured me again, and my thighs had nearly gone down 3/4 of an inch. And she said it was lactic acid and the muscles contracted, bunched up. So we don't want any extra girth due to lactic acid or contracted muscles. So we have to elongate. Before I got married last year, I did a lot of elongating. Okay, taking hold Gently pull, feel the stretch. The other thing is, out to the side now, I don't mind just how wide your legs are. They don't need to be as wide as mine, but I don't mind how wide your legs are, just as long as you sat up like a dolly on your sitting bones, yeah? So we're just going to lean and lean. I call this tick-tock. So we're tick-tocking. I want you to take the band. We're going to reach forward and then we're going to pull. Pull. Feel it. Relax, tick-tocking. So I know that just like yourself, I am not immune to, you know, different things, and I've been diagnosed with vitamin D deficiency, and apparently it's a UK epidemic due to the dark days that we've had. We've not really had much of a summer. Lean in and pull. Last tick-tock. And so you need to get outside for vitamin D, and also fish, eggs, milk, that kind of thing is really great for vitamin D. And that's what we need to top up. But as ever, I'm a massive fan of bee pollen. I really am. So if you're feeling a bit and you're running down like a little Duracell battery, we can sort that out. Reach, stretch. And relax. Just there, I want you to grab the back of the arms and pull down. So this releases the tension in the shoulders. One arm up. Over we go. Shrugging the shoulders. Up, back and down. Really make it a big movement. And then bringing the legs in again. I'm getting my feet caught on my mat here. So what have you got? What are you wearing? Keeping warm. I've got my lovely fleeces with my ears on. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So it is a little bit nippy up there, up here. I don't know what it's like for those of you that are down south. I don't know what it's like for those of you, you know, around the world, but it is cold here. Last time, behind the shoulders. These are exercises that I swear by. They make such a difference. What's nice is, I know there's a couple of you that are preggers. So even you can do this. Preggers, not preggers, wanting to tone, wanting definition. You know, it doesn't matter what your goals are. These are really good to do. Up high, down behind the neck. Now, the reason why I've called it Pilates is because we're aiming to do the exercises as perfectly as we can. So I would prefer 5 absolutely amazing repetitions rather than 100 imperfect. and not worth doing. Down in front, pulling it to the chest. Now, if you're pulling the stomach muscles nice and tight, it's a double whammy. You'll feel it pull on the stomach muscles as well. Okay, so we've done our sides previously. We're just going to go over and back. Moving the hands in. Over and back. Oh, it's a great stretch, that. If you're like me, I'm like a camel. I keep my fat on the back of me. So my stomach is flat, but my I carry my fat on the back of me, under my shoulder blades, back of my hips, back of my arms, back of my thighs. So this one, moving in slightly again last time, it's great for the old back fat. It's good, to be honest, you know, everyone's on a mission and everyone's made differently. The idea is we want to be the best that we can be. And relax. Now, I've had quite a few of you just shrugging the shoulders there. And you should feel it. You should feel, you know, tone, tightness kicking in, but you'll feel loose as well because we've really stretched out the hamstrings and everything there. Now, I've got quite a few emails. I know because I have Hirschsprung's disease, which means my bowels don't work, but when my bowels aren't working, my waist disappears, and then when they are, it comes back in again. So everyone's been asking me, because I did the talk about supplements previously. The main three that I swear by really is bee pollen, aloe vera juice. You don't have to drink a pint, just a shot in some orange juice, and the Fei Yang tea. I'd be lost without the Fei Yang tea, to be honest. So for those that don't know, the story behind the Fei Yang tea for me was at 30 they wanted to give me a colostomy bag, take my bowels out, and that was it. I'm going to be 40 in March. I still have my own bowels. Yeah. Now, I'll always have this condition and have to work with it, but I was on a tremendous amount of medication and really was suffering for it. And I discovered Fei Yang tea quite by accident. I was asked to test it by a market research company, and it changed my life. And I was able to come off my heavy meds, and I can now rely on the Fei Yang tea. So if you are similar to me, you suffer from constipation, digestive issues, or even you might have a similar condition to me, try it out. You don't have many cups a day. You have 2 cups a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. I always say start off weak. Don't go in strong, first of all. I don't want you sat on the loo all night. But just go in weak, and you can make it stronger then if you want afterwards. You can get it off Amazon, off eBay. It's a little purple box with a little Chinese lady on it. It doesn't taste bad. I quite like the taste of it. But it really does help get your digestive system moving, which was amazing to me. I was on such heavy meds to try and make myself go to the loo, and yet this tea, helped me, which is, to me, is unbelievable, really. So once, for those that have just got regular bowel movements, but they're just wanting to detox and then get into a more regular kind of flow, then you can just take it once you've had maybe a week's detox with it. You can just have a cup once every 3 to 4 days, just to keep yourself motoring along. But the aloe vera juice is great for healing internally, and the bee pollen is great for energy, for metabolism, and it's multi-mineral and multivitamin as well. So those are the 3 that I use personally and think that think they're fabulous, you know. So that workout didn't take very long, but you should feel a difference straight away. Yeah. So I hope you've had a nice try of that. If you're not using a band, just use a pair of tights. It works really well. And if you're not feeling it in, you know, the tone and the, you know, that lovely gorgeous feeling that you get when you know the muscles are long and elongated, then get in touch with me. I'll give you different exercises if you need to, but this works. I've used it many a time. So I hope you're well. I'm going to crawl towards you now. So I hope you're well, and I'll speak to you soon.